end of the book of Exodus describes the completion of the tabernacle. The text says, "Vayechal Moshe et kol hamelacha," and Moses completed the work. It is the same verb that was used to describe the end of the creation. Vayechulu hashamayim ve'aretz, v'chol tzeva'am, vayechal Elohim et yom hashvi'i. The very verses we sing during the Kiddush of Erev Shabbat, and the heavens and earth were completed. They must have felt very happy, elated, when they saw the result of their hard work. God saw that the creation was good, and Moses and the people felt fulfilled when they finished to build this portable sanctuary that would become God's abode. This feeling of completion is called in Hebrew shelemut, which is from the same root as the word shalom, peace. It is how we should feel on Shabbat when we greet each other with these words, Shabbat Shalom. And yet, how can we feel complete when war is raging in Eastern Europe? How can we be at peace when refugees are fleeing Ukraine and when they have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow? There is so much uncertainty today ahead that, in comparison, COVID seems pretty harmless now. I can't believe I'm actually talking about a war that is happening at our doorstep and might overflow and flood Europe. I remember stories when I was a kid of our elders who had to flee the German armies in May 1940, planes flying over them and shooting at columns of refugees. Destruction, desperation. And yet, in these troubled times, people were ready to help, to bring food and water, shelter and protection. And the same is true today. We've seen countless volunteers going to the borders with Ukraine to help with food, clothes, medication. My friend, Rabbi Julia Grace, and her daughter Isolda spent 40 hours traveling from Lviv in Western Ukraine to the Polish border, 60 kilometers away. They slept in the cold and the dark. They walked with thousands of other refugees. But they also encountered people who helped them and brought them in a safe place. We feel powerless in the face of such a tragedy, and to some extent we are. We cannot stop a Russian army. But there is still so much we can do. We can offer our help, our hand. We can offer support to those who help these refugees. Liberal and Reform rabbis are preparing a document to be sent to all progressive communities in the UK with advices: where to send money, how to petition the government to let refugees coming, where to talk if you want to host someone, and it will be circulated soon. We have each other. We are not alone in feeling powerless, but we are also not alone in the many ways we can help. We live in dark times indeed, and the dangers are many around us. But I strongly believe there is much power in a community. We are strong and resilient, and together with the people of goodwill all over the world, we can turn the tide and bring light in the darkness.